Hello, and thank you for joining us for another installment of Congratulations, You're In. Throughout each episode, we will explore the many steps that you as Montgomery County High School students may encounter throughout your college application process. Together, we want to guide you to those fantastic words, Congratulations, You're In. I'm Tony Spearman-Leach, your host, and joining us today is Jerry Sliffman, the College Career Coordinator at Gaithersburg High School. Welcome, Jerry.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we are here to talk about this big journey that so many of our students are facing each and every year, getting into college. And we've explained to them earlier their obligations, their family obligations, the school staff obligations. Now we're going to get to the really tough stuff.
Okay.
So the first thing that students are going to encounter, I understand, is this interface that's between the family, the student, and the school, Naviance Family Connection. Tell us about what this is.
Naviance Family Connection is a piece of software that's online. It's an internet-based piece that students use, as well as staff in the schools, to do college research, to do comparisons of colleges, to look up other students in their particular high school who have applied to those schools, what the average GPA was, what the average test scores were of prior students, accepted, denied, what happened where. It allows students to do career searches. There's videos for careers that the kids can check on all over the place.
So this is a great resource that that's provided in the Montgomery County Public Schools.
Yes.
And the students don't realize I can look up what my peers were like, I can look up what the colleges are like. It's
lots of information, lots of information. They can't check specific peers.
Right.
It's just a dot in a scattergram.
That's right.
But they can check all kinds of information. They can always come back and check their scores if they don't remember them or if they've lost them. They can come back and check their cumulative and weighted GPA. There's lots and lots of information, and it's used to facilitate the submitting of all of the forms that the high school needs to forward to the colleges and university students are applying to.
You know, I didn't realize this. Is this just for the students, or can parents have access to any
Parents
of this
can have their own account. All they have to do is contact their respective high schools, find out who's in charge of it. Typically, it's the College Career Coordinator in each high school, and that individual can set up an account for each parent.
So this really, Montgomery County Public Schools facilitates a holistic family engagement. It's just up to you to avail yourself of this resource.
To utilize an incredible resource.
All right, now, all of this is necessary because the students are going to use this tool to interface with the infamous Common App.
Okay, there is an agreement between Family Connection Naviance and the Common App that if you complete the Common App, it is linked into your Family Connection Naviance account, the student's account. Parents cannot do any of this part.
Okay.
And it's linked to the student's account, and they're connected so that everything is matched up and aligned. The applications, it makes it very easy for the colleges to sort, to receive all the materials together, and to send everything as a package.
So I can track my application process on the Common App using my Naviance account. And all I have to do is get together with my college advising counselor and say, I'm going to start this process, help me, and we're going to get going. Now, tell us a little about the Common App.
Well, the Common App is an organization that has over 600 members, colleges and universities, who will accept one single application. Now, there are supplements for many of the colleges. Some don't have them, however. And the single application is the basics of your application right there, plus the supplement if needed. And it just facilitates and makes it so much easier for students to complete, because they're not writing 10 different essays for each different application. I mean, you have to write 2 shorter essays for Maryland and College Park. But if they're on the Common App, your basic essay is the same for each school.
So the Common App is kind of like the Lord of the Rings. One app to apply to them all, one app to success. So, and this is great because it makes it easier for everyone. So we're going to have a lot more to discuss in this area because this is a lengthy process. And Jerry, I want to thank you for these helpful hints. I want to thank you for your guidance. You are a perfect reminder of why the Montgomery County Public Schools are absolutely among the best in the United States. Right now, we're going to take a really brief break, and when we return, we will have more information to help you so that you will hear those words in the end. Congratulations, you're in.
No more pencils, no more books.
No more teachers' dirty looks.
School's out for summer.
School's out forever.
School's out with fever.
School's out completely.
What this place needed was better graduation rates. So we worked with schools like Henry Ford High, and now they're up 18%. And it can happen in every place.
School's out for summer.
To help us do more good this year, go to unitedway.org because great things happen when we live united.
Hello, and welcome back to our latest episode of Congratulations, You're In. Jerry Sliffman, the College Career Coordinator at Gaithersburg High School, is guiding us to college admission success. And we know we really need to hear those words, Jerry, so we're leaning on you. So we were in the middle of talking about this sometimes intimidating machine, this thing called the Common App. And it has 600 colleges in it, and some have supplements and some don't. But, you know, let's talk about this thing called the Common App, and it interfaces with this entity that the Montgomery County Public Schools uses, the Naviance Family Connection. What do I need to do to get these two things to work together?
Well, the first thing you need to do is to choose the colleges that are participating in the Common App and enter them into your account.
Okay.
The next step you would take then is to start completing the application and at least initially complete through the education section.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is the Common App needs to know what high school you attend, because that tells them whether your high school is using Naviance Family Connection or not, because the process for recommendations is different if the school system is not using Naviance Family Connection. They'll recognize that any school in Montgomery County, well, the public schools anyway,
Yes.
that any of those schools are using the system, and then they will tell the student that their recommendations are going to come directly from the school and that they don't have to worry about getting the teachers or counselors to write letters and send them directly into the Common App. So it links everything for the student.
So actually it simplified it because now the school is taking care of this, and that makes things a lot easier for the student and the family.
Right. And the next step after they have made certain that they've done through the education section is to complete a piece called the FERPA.
Okay, now what is this?
Okay.
That's a good one, FERPA.
It's the Federal Education Privacy Act.
Okay.
And that essentially tells the student that the student is giving the permission to the high school to send all of your records, typically transcripts, secondary school reports, counselor's letter, counselor's Common App evaluation, teacher letters,
Okay.
teacher's Common App evaluation. It allows them to send everything through there and asks you to decide, are you going to request to read any of your letters, or are you going to do what the colleges prefer and that you waive your right to read those letters and to see everything? By waiving your right, then the colleges feel that you have not placed any undue pressure or put the teacher in a situation of duress.
Because truthfully, the schools need to know the universities, meaning that there is a very unbiased, a very forthright answer between the college admissions counselor at the high school and the answers that they are given to the admissions officer at the university. So it's important for students to realize that's why they ask that those are fully released, because they need to have that confidence between the high school administration and the university to keep the system really going forward in an honest and unbiased way.
They want honest answers. They truly want to know about the student.
And so now I sat here and I have crammed in all my essays, I have done my supplements, I've gotten my teacher recommendations, and oh, by the way, isn't there something about timelines and teacher recommendations?
Absolutely. You have to allow your teachers, your counselors, 3 to 4 weeks lead time on the letters of recommendation, especially for the first application. We can usually work much faster after that, but you need to give everybody time for that first one. Counselors have to write letters, but teachers don't, and they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart. You want them to write a solid letter for you, but you can't expect that if you don't give them the time to do it.
So now once we've done all of that, we are now at the point where we can get ready to push go. And we are now on our way to that famous process of hopefully hearing those words, congratulations, you're in. I want to thank our outstanding guest from Gaithersburg High School, Jerry Schliffman. Together, we really sincerely hope that we've gotten you a few steps closer to hearing and reading those fantastic words, congratulations, you're in. Join us during our upcoming episodes where we will explore the dreaded FAFSA and the CSS profile, which impacts your financial aid, submitting your families and your own IRS tax forms or non-filer statements, and of course, what you really want to know about, scholarship applications, grants, and loans. There's so very much more. Until next time, keep working towards your dreams until you yourself hear those words. Congratulations, you're in.